When you think of a black hole, what do you see? A massive monster devouring stars somewhere far away? The truth is, the most terrifying black holes might be so tiny that they're silently piercing through your body right now, without you even knowing. Hit subscribe to survive this cosmic trip. Those sun-swallowing giants you see on the news are actually just the middle ground. Today, we're climbing the universe's craziest ladder. We'll start from a ghost smaller than a proton, surpass galactic-scale engines of destruction, and end at a place where the laws of physics themselves are completely ripped apart. Let's step onto the bottom rung. To understand the Planck black hole, imagine a grain of sand. If a Planck were that grain, a single proton would be the size of Jupiter. They burn 10 quadrillion times hotter than the sun's core, but they are ghosts. Through Hawking radiation, the smaller a black hole, the faster it bleeds energy. Trillions evaporate into blinding quantum flashes before the light from your bulb reaches your eyes. Next are living fossils, primordial black holes. Forged in the dense energy ocean right after the Big Bang, they are the size of a sand grain, but pack the crushed weight of Mount Everest. And they might be nearby. Scientists hunting for a mysterious Planet 9 bending orbits in our solar system suspect it's not a planet. It might be a primordial black hole the size of a grapefruit, weighing 10 times more than Earth. The universe gets weirder with the Kugelblitz, a monster born from pure light. No dead stars required. Squeeze enough light tight enough and a black hole forms. It's the ultimate sci-fi blueprint. Focus billions of lasers into an atomic point to create an infinite starship reactor. Terrified yet? Remember the 2008 panic that the LHC would create a micro-black hole to swallow Earth? Relax, it would evaporate instantly. Besides, the universe shoots cosmic rays far more powerful than the LHC. The "oh my god" particle slammed into our atmosphere with a kinetic energy of a baseball thrown at 60 miles per hour. Nature has been firing these at us for billions of years, and we're perfectly safe. While those microbullets are safe, stepping up the ladder reveals the invisible predators. Meet the stellar mass black hole. Born when a dying star collapses in under a second, it crushes dozens of suns into a sphere the size of Manhattan. Outside observers see you freeze and fade, but your reality is pure body horror. The extreme gravity differential means the pull on your feet is millions of times stronger than your head. You undergo spaghettification, violently stretched into a mile-long thread of blood and muscle, completely atomized before you even cross the event horizon. Things get worse when these predators have a companion. An X-ray binary is a cosmic vampire. Take Cygnus X1, 7,200 light-years away. It rips the atmosphere off its neighbor, forming an accretion disk burning at millions of degrees Fahrenheit. This monster was so intimidating that in 1974, Stephen Hawking famously bet it wasn't a black hole. It was his insurance policy. If his life's work on black holes was wrong, he'd at least win the bet. By 1990, the data was undeniable, forcing him to concede. But the most chilling threat is the rogue black hole. Ejected by messy supernovas, these invisible stalkers cruise through our galaxy at millions of miles per hour. In 2022, we finally detected a ghost just 5,000 light-years away using gravitational lensing. It doesn't even need to swallow Earth to end us. If a rogue glides through our solar system, its gravity would violently rip planets from their orbits. Earth could be flung into the freezing abyss of deep space, or mercilessly bombarded by millions of Oort cloud comets. If a rogue doesn't get us, maybe a cosmic symphony will. When two black holes lock into a death dance, they spin at half the speed of light before colliding, releasing more energy than every star in the universe combined. In 2015, LIGO detected their gravitational waves, which moved our detectors by less than an atom's width. Scientists translated that data into sound. It's called the Chirp. Lasting under a fifth of a second, this is the violent birth cry of a new black hole, echoing from 1.3 billion years ago. Climbing further, we hit a biological mystery, the intermediate black hole. Imagine walking outside and seeing billions of ants and elephants, but absolutely zero dogs or cats. That's our universe. These middleweights are incredibly rare. They are the missing evolutionary link, cosmic Frankenstein monsters slowly growing by devouring thousands of smaller holes in dense star clusters. Eventually, they become the sleeping kings, supermassive black holes. Residing in almost every galactic center, our own is Sagittarius A star, weighing 4 million suns. Our solar system orbits this beast at over 100 miles per second. Right now, it's quiet, but in 2014, astronomers held their breath as a gas cloud named G2 grazed its gaping mouth. We waited for deadly fireworks. G2 survived, but it was a chilling reminder. The king of the Milky Way is merely napping. One unlucky star is all it takes to wake the monster.
What happens when the sleeping king wakes up and starts gorging? You get a quasar, a blinding cosmic purgatory. When a supermassive black hole eats, its accretion disk outshines its entire host galaxy. In 2024, scientists unveiled J0529-4351. It devours one sun every single day, shining 500 trillion times brighter than our star. Imagine a colossal camera flash going off at the edge of the universe, and it still blinds you. Now, what if that monster points its barrel directly at Earth? That's a blazar. If one was relatively close, its jet would completely strip our ozone layer, collapsing the biosphere through radiation. Because the beam travels at light speed, you get zero warning. And we have already been shot. In 2017, Antarctica's Ice Cube Observatory caught a ghost particle, a high-energy neutrino, punching through the ice. It was fired straight from a blazar 4 billion light-years away. We're lucky it was a distant sniper. Scaling up, we hit ultra-massive black holes. Enter TON 618. Its event horizon alone would swallow our entire solar system, far beyond Pluto. According to physics' Eddington limit, a black hole eating too fast should choke, as its radiation pushes matter away. Yet, TON 618 is 66 billion times the mass of our Sun, thriving since the early universe. How did it break physical limits? Science is baffled. Finally, the theoretical SLAB, stupendously large black hole. Some channels claim that light takes longer than the age of the universe to cross a slab. Let's do a brutal physics check. That is mathematically false. A 100 trillion solar mass slab would be roughly 30 to 100 light-years across. Light takes less than a century to cross it, not 14 billion years. A slab is already a mind-bogglingly terrifying concept. We don't need to invent fake math to make you afraid of the dark.
But even a slab still obeys the laws of physics. For our final stop, we must go where reality itself breaks down. The naked singularity. Every black hole hides its infinite center, the singularity, behind an event horizon. Physicist Roger Penrose believed the universe naturally censors these mathematically broken places. But if a black hole spins fast enough, the math says this protective veil could tear open, exposing a naked singularity. Here, space and time do not just warp, they cease to function entirely. The true horror isn't the gravity, it's the absolute destruction of cause and effect. Near a naked singularity, time loops back on itself. You could see a shattered glass on the floor before it even drops from your hand. It is quite literally a glitch in the universe's source code that the creator forgot to patch. And with that, our journey ends. We started with a quantum ghost smaller than a proton flashing in the void, bypassed monsters devouring billions of stars, and stopped at the very edge where reality is torn apart. If you are still fully intact after this cosmic nightmare, hit that like button and subscribe to Star Life. Do it right now before a rogue black hole casually glides through our solar system and flings Earth into eternal darkness. See you in the next mysteries of the universe.